want you to clear your mind. Now envision that you're in a forest. You're completely surrounded by redwood trees of all sizes. You feel relaxed and peaceful. Then you see the fog rolling through the trees in the distance, and then all around you. You reach your hand out to touch it, but it just rolls over your hand. As you take a deep breath, you smell the wildflowers and the scent of the forest, when all of a sudden you hear the snap of a twig. You turn around quickly, just in time to see a family of deer run off into the distance. Now open your eyes.
Unfortunately, the printer's not working, so I'm going to be your dad.
Oh. Today I want to inspire you guys to visit Big Basin State Park. You'll hear and see why Big Basin is a place to be, the type of activities that you can do there, and why going to a park is actually good for your health. I'm the third generation in my family to go hiking and camping in Big Basin. But first, a little history on the park. According to Jonathan Knowles, editor of BigBasin.org, Big Basin was the first and oldest state park. It was established in 1902 and is home of some of the largest ancient coastal redwoods. There are some of them that are growing even over 300 feet tall. There is about 18,000 acres throughout the park. According to Joseph Ingbach Jr., who's the author of State Parks of California, John Muir, who is a conservationist, had walked among many naturalists throughout the park underneath these trees. It was decided then that the forest should be preserved rather than logged. Here are a few famous trees that are throughout the park. The first one is the mother of the forest. She stands 329 feet tall and almost 70 feet in circumference. That's huge. But what's a mother without the father? The father is 250 feet tall and 17 feet in circumference. But there are more than just trees, clovers, and ferns that grow throughout the whole park, but there are also different wildlife that roam freely daily. One of my favorite species is the banana slug. According to Oxford West, editors of Facts and Figures for banana slug, they can grow up to 10 inches long and almost became the official state mollusk of California a few years ago, actually. So what type of activities can you do in Big Basin? Well, the park puts on many different events and activities for people of all ages. For those of you who have kids, they have different crafts, games, and activities for those. They even have guided walks and talks, including a wildflower walk and bird watching. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a junior ranger. They had a junior ranger program, and I really wanted to do it, but I lived too far away, so I actually wasn't able to attend the whole program. So I was a little bummed out, I was a little hurt about it, but that's okay, because now as an adult, I'm actually a real park ranger. So I made up for it. If guided walks and talks aren't your thing, according to Jonathan Knowles, there are actually over 80 different trails throughout the park, and many of them have waterfall views, such as this one. My dream trail to backpack is actually called the Skyline to the Sea Trail. It's 30 miles in length, and that doesn't include little side trails along the way. I'd really like to hike this trail because my dad, who's actually my inspiration, he had hiked this trail back in the 70s, and I thought it would be a really great experience to be able to hike a trail that he had walked. So camping in the redwoods is an experience you'll never forget. The sights, the smells, and sounds, they will capture you in the moment, and you'll never forget them. They have different camping, including tent, RV, and cabin camping. It's only $35 a night, and if you're hiking or bike riding through, $6 a night. And for those of you who can't go anywhere without your pets and dogs, and I know there are a few people in here, they allow access to pets for free. Yay. So there's no extra charge for that. So even if you're just stopping by, you're visiting Santa Cruz, you're going to the beach boardwalk, I do it every year. If you're stopping by for $10, you can get a They sell it at the ranger station for about $10, and stations open year-round from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, why is going to a park good for your health? Anyone think of a reason? Well, an article written by A.J. Moen from the Journal of Park and Recreation Administration wrote that going to a park, whether alone, with family, or with friends, can boost your physical activity, your mental health, and help relieve stress. This is because going to a park allows you to take in more from your senses. You get to capture more things around you, and more often than not, giving you a euphoric feeling. But not only is it physically and mentally uplifting experience, but it's actually pretty educational as well. Big Basin, they offer various hikes that can teach you about the ecosystem, how it works, the history of the redwoods, and what's around you. And they even have a really cool nature museum that they upgraded. Education is great. I encourage all of you to go out and visit a forest and see what's around you, what's out there other than these cities. But one of my favorite places to go, pretty much every park that I go to, is the gift shop. You can find a lot of things. So today, if you have seen photos and heard about a place that should inspire you to get out and go visit Big Basin, it's not too far from here. The fact that you can go hiking and camping there, and that going to a park is really good for your health. The last photo is of me in Big Basin. So I'm sitting on a stump, and this tree had actually been logged decades ago. I call myself the Lorax who speaks for the tree in this photo. And next to me, if you can see, is a hiking stick. My dad bought this for me when I was around 12 years old in Big Basin. It actually has Big Basin carved into it, and it meant a lot to me. And they have hiking stick medallions that you can buy at any national or state park, or most of them. And what you do is you put these little medallions on your hiking stick, and it shows where you've been. So as I hike on down the trails past people, and they see it, they can tell where I've been in the U.S. I have currently about 12 or 13 of them. The last place I've been to is the John Muir Wilderness, not too far from here. I'm sure some of you have been there. And it just means a lot to me to have it. And over the next several years, as I continue to go hiking and traveling, I will be collecting more medallions so I can